Liverpool have just beaten Genk by 2-1. I'll do the goalkeeper. Genie Wijnaldum. Genie Wijnaldum. Genie Wijnaldum. Alisson couldn't do anything wrong for their goal. Came out and won the ball loads of times. Played like a sweeper keeper. Just exactly what you'd expect from Alisson. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Move on to Trent Alexander-Arnold. What would you give Trent out of 10, mate?
I'd say 8 out of 10 because he did get some good balls into the box. He was tracking back. He was doing his job. So.
Yeah, that ball, was it to Alex Oxlade Chamberlain where he just sort of drove it across the field? I mean, there was puddles around me. Just everyone was just wet. It was mad. Yeah, maybe one for the older people. Onto the centre halves then. Virgil van Dijk, what did you make of him today, mate?
He's outstanding, wasn't he? Let's be honest. He's a number 4. Watch him defend, and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, come as you like. He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Let's be honest, can you name a better centre-half than Virgil van Dijk?
No.
It's hard, isn't it? Because at the moment, he's just playing outstanding. And you watch the game today, which he's just so influential on the whole team. He just provides that calmness throughout the whole team, especially in a game today where you need it. Looking at City on Sunday, you just need that relaxed, calm attitude throughout the whole game. So he's done his job today. You look at the likes of Milner, they're instrumental in the whole game. The young lads who are coming in, like Oxlade Chamberlain, people like Naby Keita, they're on the fringes of the game. But at the same time, you need those influential players at the back that are going to calm everyone else out, make sure everyone else is playing that influential part in it. So that's what we need. And to be honest, I can't really fault the performance. Let's be honest. The corner, I didn't really see it. I was at the other end, so I didn't really see the whoever it was who lost the man. But other than that, it's a faultless performance from Virgil van Dijk, isn't it?
Absolutely. Onto centre-back partner. Who wants to do Joe Gomez rating with us? You want to do Joe Gomez with us? Yeah. What did you make of Joe Gomez, mate?
This is the thing. I love Joe Gomez, but you could see he's got injured late last season and he struggled to make it back into form. But I think today, even though he did make a few silly mistakes, made a few passes that didn't really string up our attack as you'd expect from our centre halves, he made some really, key moments. I don't know, every time he got the ball, you felt like a little atmosphere because you always knew that he has the ability to run on the ball, just like Matip does, and he'll get the ball and he's not scared to run 10, 15, 20 yards and give a pass in the final third. So, that's exactly what you need in our defence, and that's exactly what we do that makes our defence so good, is that not only we're the best defence in the league, we can also get the ball and create. And that was absolutely phenomenal what we saw today from Gomez. There was, again, a few bad passes, but it was that fight. He gave the ball away and ran like a madman until he got it back. And that's exactly what you want to see from a Red. You wear this shirt and you don't wear it because it's any other club. You wear it because it's fucking Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not playing for the name on the back. You're playing for the badge on the front. That thing there. That's what it all matters. So what did we give him out of 10?
I'll give him a solid 7. I've got to go for 7. 7.
Higher or lower than a 7?
Hey, 7!
Okay, left back James Milner. Who shouted that? Who shouted the 6 there? Come on. What's going on there? Why are you giving James a 6, lad?
I love James Milner, but I don't know. He was just an average James Milner.
So you don't know, you're just throwing a number out there.
He gave the ball away once, but
he did. And it wasn't his best performance, though, was it? I think we expect a lot from James Milner, and we probably didn't see everything. And there was a lad behind me who was particularly unimpressed with his performance, shall we say. And I badly wanted Milner to score just for that. And he's like, he's so fucking slow, and he just cuts inside on his right foot and fucking this. I'm like, fucking shut the fuck up, will you? You do me fucking head in. But look, he didn't.
When he went in midfield, I think it was a bit better because obviously he's not a left back, but he does a good job, and that's why I love him, Jimmy Milner.
Jimmy Milner, there you go. He loves him, but he's only giving him a 6. He's a harsh critic. So, onto the midfield then. Fabinho, best DM in the world. Can I come to you? Absolutely. What are you giving Fabinho out of 10, lad?
Solid 8. And then again, every game he plays, he's unbelievable. He's all over the place. Literally controls makes forward runs, covers the back, everything. It's unbelievable.
No, I agree with that. I think, for me, I mean, I talk about Fabinho all the time. I think, when we signed him, it's not very often that I'm right on players when we signed them. Fabinho was one of those players where I said, I think he'll change the way that Liverpool play it. And I think he has, to be honest with you. I think he's so good. He's so reliable. And he's so good at breaking up the play and, making sure that they can't get out from the back. That's the important thing with Fabinho. We push up so high, the ball just seems to fall to him every single time, and then we start again. Onto his midfield partners then. Gini Wijnaldum obviously gets the goal today. What are we giving Wijnaldum?
10. I'd give him a 9 out of 10, to be honest with you. I know the performance wasn't that great, but he was all over the park, I think. He was leaving Ox free himself up a bit more to get into that forward position, but he tracked back so well. A couple of times that he won the ball, I was like, oh my God. He was helping, like Fabinho, as he said, he wasn't on his greatest game, but he was solid. And because Wijnaldum kept coming back and covering for him and winning the ball back, it made it a little bit easier on Fabinho. So it freed up the lads up the left and right. I know Milner didn't have the strongest game either, but I mean, how many games can he play more of a season? As he goes on, but he's there for the Champions League games.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the one thing with Gini today is we saw him getting into the box loads more than normal. He obviously gets the goal, but even second half, I was stood in the cop and you saw him playing those 1-2s with Mo Salah, but also doing the track and back. Bit more of maybe that Dutch Gini Wijnaldum that we've seen on the telly so often. Alongside them, Naby Keita. For me, first half, flashes of brilliance, absolute flashes of brilliance, but not enough flashes of brilliance from Naby. And I think that's what we're looking forward to seeing as Liverpool fans now, isn't it? We know the level that he can reach, and we just want to see him start to reach that level consistently, I suppose, because I think everybody knows that he's an absolute talent, and you want to see him grab a game by the scruff of the neck and really force his will on the game. I'm not sure he did that today, but I think he had a solid game. Maybe a 7 out of 10. Is that fair? 7 out of 10 for Naby? Okay. Onto the right wing. Mo Salah, I mean, it's so straight. So I've had a poor shout, I've had a solid shout over there, and everyone's sort of shaking their heads. Paul's giving me the wanker sign. I'm not sure if that's for Mo or me. It's what he affectionately calls me most of the time. So I'm a little confused there. I think that's a bit harsh, Paul, to be honest with you. I don't think he is a wanker.
We'll talk. No, you are. We'll talk about this on the instant match, but I thought he was terrible first half. I think he's trying too hard. I think you can see from him, and out wide he was constantly trying to engineer a situation where he's the guy. I described him. It's a weird analogy, but that's me, innit? He's a full stop to Liverpool's moves. Like Mane's a comma, Firmino's a comma. You can carry on a move. When it comes to Salah, it has to be him that takes the shot, and that's the thing that makes him a great centre forward. And he was much better playing in the middle in the second half. But that desperation to be the guy who sticks the ball in the back of the net, I think hampered his performance.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Great assist for the goal. What are you saying about that full stop? What are you saying for the full stop there? Was that a comma? Alex Oxlade Chamberlain.
100.
10. Oh, hello, mate. Come over here, lad. Alex Oxlade Chamberlain, what are you giving him? You giving him a 10?
10, yeah.
Why?
Ox, best midfielder. He ran the midfield today. He was in every position. He was in the right position at the right time, and every time, maybe they sat back once or twice, but he'll drive. And that's what we're lacking. Naby does it, but Gini and Milner, they just sit there, and that's what we're lacking. Someone that'll open the game, that'll drive forward and look for the forward pass. And he's great.
And he gets that goal again, doesn't he? He just loves scoring. Is it 5-4 now for him? Yeah, it's madness. It's madness. I mean, and this isn't even a player that's playing at his absolute best yet, who's fully integrated into the side yet. I can't wait to see Alex Oxlade Chamberlain start and score a hat-trick against City at the weekend, to be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to that. And then Divock Origi played left-hand side to begin with, played right-hand side. I thought he was really good. Today. Yeah, I think 8 out of 10 is probably a fair assessment of him. What was that?
He played good, Origi.
Origi.
He had a good first half. He had a great first half. Second half, bit touchy, but I think he had a great first half, Origi. I think he's a great player for Liverpool, to be honest, and I think he's got a lot more to come.
Absolutely. There you go. On to the substitutes then. We got Robertson.
10.
10.
He just did what he was asked to do.
Did he? Okay.
He came on and I think he did really well with Mane down the wing. I just think Klopp probably said to him, just keep it calm, don't be making so many overlapping runs. And I just think he just came on and he just kept it cool. He didn't lose the ball at all, I think. And I think he just did the job that he was asked to do.
Yeah, no, that's true, isn't it? I think 10's maybe a little bit of a stretch for coming on and just not really doing anything wrong. I'll go 7. 10. We'll go 10. He's right. Fuck it, it's Andy Robertson. Let's just give him a 10. Mane? 7? 7 for Mane. Didn't do much, yeah. I think that's about right. And Firmino? 10? 10? Like, there's probably 30 people here and they've all said 10, so it's 10. Thank you very much for watching Player Ratings. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Redmen TV, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra.